Hi, my name is Vera-Cruz and I'm a graduate of Lagos State University where I studied biology and education in Nigeria. I applied for the program essentially because of my desire to be able to apply technology to education in order to be able to create a visualization of the modern day studies that we feel very strongly that individuals in Africa should be receiving. My experience in the fellowship was actually very much robust because we covered varieties of topics I've never even heard of before or even done before. We covered topics such as human-centered design, we covered topics such as inquiry-based learning, we even covered the topics such as design thinking, having to work from project from scratch such as building out the prototype, testing the prototype, and most importantly collaboration and working as a team. Because working in a team is actually very much new to me, but this time around I worked with individuals who were actually not in the same time zone as me, such as our Kenya counterparts. And the most interesting part of it was that we were able to place ourselves into shoes despite our different location in order to be able to create an awesome design learning simulation. The fellowship actually had a very much great impact on me because as an educator who actually came from the university system whereby most of the things we actually do were actually more like, sitting in classrooms and maybe like learning some couple of skills thereabouts, but we never really learned the practical approach. And most of the important part is that we never really learned about our relevancy to the 21st century educational system. The educational system is continuously evolving, and one of the most interesting things is that we as educators, we have to continuously evolve with it, ensuring that we continue to remain relevant. And that's one of the things I actually learned from the fellowship. I learned how to incorporate technology with education, ensuring that the things that we learn in the classroom, we actually have the visual representative in the mind of our learners so that they will be able to impact themselves in terms of doing process, in terms of executing, and in fact creating something new. I feel very strongly that with the skills I've learned, my next step would actually be to start venturing into the field of EdTech in terms of creating more simulations for learning. Essentially, one of the feedback we got during the time we pushed out our prototype was that students were actually pretty much amazed at the fact that they could actually have a visual representation of what they've actually learned in the classroom. And that actually even inspired me further to think that, okay, you know what? Yes, we've built a particular simulation, but we need to build more. We need to continue to push the frontier of education. And I feel very strongly that the next step for me would actually to push the frontier of education in terms of technology by working with more companies who are already doing it, building more foundation with them, and essentially ensuring that every single child in Africa basically have a feel of what it means to actually have the 21st century educational system.